Us. We begin with team coverage tonight of the storm that has battered California, leaving behind mudslides, flooding, and damaged roads. Meteorologist Kai Goldberg is standing by tracking the system.
And we begin with one of the hardest hit areas in the San Gabriel Mountains in San Bernardino County. KTLA's Shelby Nelson joins us live now from Lytle Creek. Shelby.
Sure, Pedro, this storm has really packed a punch. We're on Lytle Creek Road, where for a time this had to shut down this afternoon because of the flooding that was going on just a few miles behind us. Now, this is one of the many destructive tolls that we are seeing being taken on the state, not just here in SoCal, but right here in the Inland Empire. It was a spectacle to see Lytle Creek transforming into a raging river.
This is absolutely breathtaking.
Breathtaking and a bit dangerous. Mother Nature a force to be reckoned with. Rancho Cucamonga resident Rishad Gulati kept a safe distance, but had to see it for himself.
I just came out to see the river. I was expecting it to be overflowing like this, but not like this. I've never seen it like this.
At times, the creek spilling out over Lytle Creek Road as water rushed through the culvert below.
I've never seen this much rain in the river all at once.
Okay.
So it's really amazing.
Forecasters with the National Weather Service say the area on this side of the San Gabriel Mountains received a whopping 6 to 8 inches of rain.
What we're concerned about in the community is landslides right now, because this road gets really narrow, goes up there, you can see the waterfalls coming on the road.
Jimmy Sheldrake has lived in the area for 7 years, but it's enough time to know this is just the beginning. What's the advice you give to people who come out here, are in awe of all this water and this rain,
Don't. This bridge will go.
It wasn't just the Lytle Creek area that saw flooding. This is 19th Street in Rancho Cucamonga, with cars splashing through several feet of rainwater. The storm at times becoming life-threatening.
About 1:45 this afternoon, we did have a swiftwater response up in the city of Hesperia off of 173 and Arrowhead Lake Road with a vehicle that did attempt to cross a road that was covered with water. The vehicle was shoved out into the wash. That
person was rescued and is okay. Then in San Bernardino, a nasty crash involving a commuter bus with 2 patients having to be extricated with life-threatening injuries.
And yes, it does appear that weather may have factored into this incident.
And this evening, residents in the Forest Falls neighborhood of the San Bernardino County Mountains are under a shelter-in-place order because of flooding and mud and debris flow. The National Weather Service says that they received roughly 3 to 4 inches of rain just since midnight last night. Reporting live in Lytle Creek, I'm Shelby Nelson, KTLA 5 News.
Shelby, thank you. Another hard-hit area is in Montecito, Santa Barbara County. Heavy rains there submerged roadways, triggered mudslides, and forced the evacuation of the entire community. Those evacuation orders, as well as a shelter-in-place order for Santa Barbara County, has now been lifted. City officials say more than 100 cars got stuck in floodwaters, and crews are still assessing the damage to homes and hillsides. This comes exactly 5 years after the deadly mudslides that claimed the lives of 23 people and destroyed more than 100 homes in 2018. In the foothill community of Monrovia, residents say K-rails kept much of the mud and raging waters from getting to their homes.
Yeah, good thing. Local officials say they are hopeful that the hillside will hold. KTLA's Gene Kang is live in Duarte with a look at conditions now. Gene.
Sharon, Pedro, nice to see both of you. Well, Duarte city officials are enjoying this break in the rain. As you see, there is no rainfall at this moment, but that could change. These K-rails have stopped any more mud and debris from flowing into this neighborhood. Our live location, this is Mel Canyon as well as Brookridge, all the way to Fish Canyon Roads. Cleanup efforts after the big storm. Strong winds toppled trees in Duarte.
We had a really good gust of wind this morning that took that tree out.
Torrential rain caused mudslides in the Fish Fire burn scar area. Charlie Herbst has called this home for 30 years. He's seen his fair share of severe weather.
It's a bad storm this time, and it lasted a long time. The ground got saturated, and that's why we have the mud flowing down the hill.
Larry Brasida, Duarte's public safety manager, assessed the damage. These white K-rails protected about 24 homes and Valley View Elementary School.
We're going to have our city crews come out and clean up Mel Canyon Road from all the rock and debris that was left behind the storm. We have in total, roughly about 100 cubic yards of rock and debris.
That's roughly 10 large truckloads of mud and sediment. Brasida says new vegetation on the mountainside can't hold up in heavy rainfall. It takes about 2 years for deeper roots to form. Meantime, Mother Nature predicted to hit Southern California with a triple punch, with more rain expected this weekend.
Getting ready for the next storm because it seems like we're in a pattern now of ongoing cyclones, bomb cyclones.
And city officials say they're not letting their guard down, Cher and Pedro. They're getting ready for the next 48 to 72 hours. Reporting live here in Duarte, Gene Kang, KTLA 5 News.
Thank you. Several football fans had to be taken out of SoFi Stadium on stretchers at last night's national championship game due to slippery conditions, and that's according to sports reporter Arash Markazi, who posted this video to Twitter last night. He says, quote, "The floor is entirely too slippery tonight in the rain. Multiple people are slipping and falling and had to be helped out on stretchers." The Georgia Bulldogs destroyed the TCU Horned Frogs 65-7 to claim their second straight national championship.
Yeah, Kai, you see, the problem with SoFi last night is that they have a roof but no walls. So a lot of that rain was getting into the stadium.
Yeah, it sure was. And with those southerly winds, that wind blew the moisture in through the outer portions of SoFi Stadium. So all those corridors, those walkways, unfortunately became saturated. And that's why they had that problems with slips and falls. Well, we are looking at what is just a beautiful shot. This is gorgeous, folks. We're seeing now the calm after the storm system as we continue to monitor some light showers making their way through Southern California, but no heavy rainfall whatsoever. A big wide shot here of Southern California from Santa Barbara down to San Diego. Again, some unsettled conditions and stability for many of our inland areas. But first and foremost, let's go up to the Santa Barbara County area. Of course, Montecito has been under evacuation orders, but this is great news. You can see things settling down quite nicely. Montecito right between Santa Barbara and Carpinteria, and they are not looking at any heavy rainfall, nor are the further inland communities in Santa Barbara County seeing any rain. So that means that flooding opportunity is becoming less and less. Scattered showers through much of the LA basin. We'll make our way through Orange County, mostly cloudy skies, a little bit of some drizzle through Westminster, Santa Ana, and Fullerton. As we head out towards the Inland Empire, they're also looking at mostly cloudy skies, a little bit of some light precipitation drizzle through Lake Elsinore, Hemet. And then we go up to the mountains. We got some snow showers in Wrightwood up the Angeles Crest Highway, Running Springs up to Big Bear. Still seeing some snow showers as well. And as we look at some rainfall totals, very impressive. 2-day rainfall totals. Topanga Canyon, wow, picking up almost 8 inches of rain over the last 2 days. The Skirball Center, that cross right between Sepulveda and Mulholland Drive, picking up about 7 3/4 so far. Pasadena coming in at just under 5.5 inches, and finally Claremont 2 inches and 99/100, so just about 3 inches for that particular Southern California community. We've got a nice break. How long will it last? I'll talk to you about that, and of course we'll make our way through the weekend forecast, and it looks like there's going to be another large Pacific storm system. Back to you.
All right, let's stay on this storm. It's causing quite a mess in the San Fernando Valley, with debris flows coming down hillsides, flooding several streets and filling up backyard pools with mud.
KTLA's Kimberly Chang is live in Studio City with more on the damage and the cleanup now underway. Kimberly.
Hi, I got to tell you what a big difference we've seen in the last hour in just this area. Earlier, we couldn't even stand on this ground because it was covered with water. The water going up, submerging part of these cars that are parked alongside the road. This is on, I should say, in the last hour, some of these cars, the water was going up to the sides of the cars, but now it's so much better. As you can see, receded quite a bit. Now, this is a 3700 block of Fredonia Drive in Studio City. And as I mentioned, many of these parked cars were underwater. 2 of the cars belong to a resident who estimated that the water was even a couple feet higher than it was just an hour ago. He said that the hood of his car was covered. Now he has to deal with calling insurance and just a big headache. Now, a break in the rain today gave public works crews and residents the time that they needed to clear out mud and debris. Late Monday night, it poured down the hillsides and covered the roadway 3 to 5 feet deep in some parts. Residents couldn't leave their homes. Some had to shelter in place. Take a listen.
I thought it was thunder, but the roar just kept going and going. And as I came out the back door, I could see it. It just was a wall of water and mud and debris, large trees and boulders and everything coming down that canyon.
Were you scared?
It's a little intimidating, but we got through it. I've been up all night.
And this afternoon, we saw crews using heavy equipment to move a lot of this mud and debris off of the roadway. They've made quite a bit of progress because part of the road is now passable, which it wasn't this morning. We also saw a lot of residents clearing the debris from their driveways by themselves. They were very exhausted and tired and said that they had a lot of cleanup ahead of them. Some were dragging sandbags, heavy sandbags, up the hillside to get ready for the next round of rain. So quite a bit of cleanup and preparation ahead of them tonight. Reporting live here in Studio City, Kimberly Chang, KTLA 5 News.
Kimberly, thank you.